Okay, today I'm going to speak of three wars. Well, one is taking shape. If you take Venezuela, there's a war starting there, and the hegemon or hegemonster is bombing vessels. Now, if you take in United States, in certain states, you don't give death sentence if you are smuggling drugs. So how is that the hegemon is giving death sentence for so-called drug pushers in Venezuela? So Venezuela it has oil, and that's why Mr. Trump is attacking. That's the main reason why they are attacking Venezuela. In 1990s, CIA was involved in some drug operation to trap. They used Venezuela to trap the Colombian drug cartel. So actually, Venezuela is not a country which is involved in large drug smuggling. It is other countries in that area which is involved, but there is some drug smuggling coming from Venezuela, but it's not a main issue. So that's number one, war. Number two is the Ukraine war. Ukraine war was promoted indirectly by Brzezinski because he wanted this Ukraine thing. Directly or indirectly, he wanted Ukraine to attack Russia. Now, Ukraine also belongs to the Orthodox Church, right? So, Ukraine attacking Russia is very good for the West, because it's like Muslims killing Muslims. Okay, now Mr. Trump is not that stupid. He has told the European countries, you buy the weapons and give it to Ukraine. So the European countries are becoming totally irrelevant because they are they are spending their resources to fight Russia, and that means certain social programs will be cancelled in Europe, and that money will be directed towards Ukraine. So it's a very dark future for the citizens of Europe because their so-called standard of living is going to go down. So at least Mr. Trump realizes that we are spending a lot of money, but because of a lot of different forces in his government, you can't predict what step at least he has realized that. So he has told, he's not stupid also. For him, it's a business deal. And he has told the Europeans, okay, if you want to keep this war going, you buy our weapons and give it to Ukraine. Okay, so now, when it comes to the Nobel Prize in Peace, Mr. Barack Obama was given the Nobel Prize in Peace when he was elected. So that was in anticipation of what Mr. Barack was trying to do. So Nobel Peace Prize is a discredited institution. I mean, it has no meaning. So my gut feeling is that they should give a peace prize to Donald Trump, Mr. Donald Trump, because he is like a baby. He is demanding for it. So if you give the peace prize, at least for 2-3 weeks, he will tone down his war rhetoric. So giving him a peace prize will indirectly contribute to peace in the world. If you give a peace prize to Mr. Trump, it will at least for 2-3 weeks, it will tone down the war rhetoric coming from the USA. Okay, so my very stupid way of understanding is that it's worth giving him the Peace Prize. Anyway, the Nobel Peace Prize is a discredited prize. Okay. Now, when it comes to Israel, Israel is a colony created by the United Nations. They might say that officially we didn't create it, but officially or unofficially, so it's a United Nations colony. Okay, so people in the south, you are stupid to believe in the United Nations. United Nations is a colonial institute. Okay, it has helped in decolonization. It's true, but it's an institution which has created colonies. Now Israel in attack 1967, they attacked the American ship called Liberty. Okay, and but the excuse was they said this ship was a Soviet ship and we attacked it. So Israel has attacked America in the past. They have done it. So there is no reason why they will not attack. When I say attack, it need not be military. Now they are attacking the American institution like TikTok and another media institution. They are buying it. Why they attack the TikTok? TikTok showed all these photographs, genocide photographs in Middle East. So that is why Israel is trying to buy this. And the excuse they say was Chinese used TikTok to spy on teenagers in America because it was the teenagers. But when it comes to the genocide war, TikTok was in the forefront. And I think the TikTok sale is going to happen, but I think the Chinese will create another media institution to behave like TikTok, okay, to do the same kind of job as the TikTok. So Chinese, they have a way of handling things. If you discredit the TikTok, people will stop using it. So Chinese might have learned about this, and in the future they will have a different social media outlet, something much better than the TikTok. Okay, and Israel agents are going to buy another media institution in America. You can't. That means Israel is losing the war. Now, to me, the Gaza war is the most important war, not the Ukraine war or you have a war undeclared war in Venezuela. Some people say if Ukraine is defeated in Europe, then NATO is totally destroyed. There is an element of that. For me, in West Asia war is the most important because who is fighting that? Who is on the resistance side? It is the women, it is the children, and it is the infants who is fighting against United Nations colony, right? So this is tragic, but I think it's also very heroic for infants to fight in a way United Nations colony. Okay, so if Israel loses, Israel is defeated, then that will be end to this colonization process, right? So that is why, because Ukraine is not you can't call Ukraine as a colony, but Israel is a colony and it was mainly created by the United Nations. So people in the south, you don't trust the United Nations, you be stupid, okay? And I think the resistance in Palestine has won. Won means they are not lost. Okay? And I think about 100,000 or 200,000 people have been killed in the Palestine, not 65,000 that they claim, because you can't tell if some bodies are under the rubble of these in this building. Then you can find only after some kind of relative peace that how many people have died. So my gut feeling is that Israel will start attacking USA, because they done in 1967. When I say attacking, it need military operations. They will start attacking their media institutions. Okay, they will start doing that, because when you are losing the war, you attack the media institution, and United States will suffer if your media institutions are compromised. The United States will suffer, right? So to me, this war, where women, children and infants are at the front line, it is the most important war for the last 500 years. For some, it is Ukraine war. Okay? So, I am going to stop here.